Number one, this I don't call it an interview, but I want to call it a discussion, because if it was an interview, it would have been so formal. But as you can see, most of the things you have done have been mostly so abrupt. And before I go further, I want to thank you for hosting me. That was so abrupt. Number two, I want to thank you for helping me tour some parts of Nigeria, especially River Niger. The history that I got there was amazing. The king. Yeah, and going to the palace and visiting a few facilities, you know, some of the work that you have done for the people, because I have met a few politicians. As you know, I'm a speaker, and I prefer people who, you know, who do more than talk, and I think I've seen that. So I want to thank you for that too. But in the meantime, I also have a few questions among the things that you were showing me. I think I want to start at the same moment when I arrived in Nigeria. You can't believe it, but the corruption, I don't know if any of the people you've hosted has ever experienced it, but I left the airport when I left $160 behind because everyone was stopping me, and somehow they were trying to extract, to the extent that one of them said, "Give me something now." And I said, "You want to do it here in public, my brother?" And he said, "Yeah, nobody cares now." I want to speak like them. And it looked like nobody cared because people, you know, other officers were looking and they didn't do anything. What do you have to say about that?
Well, you know, when you build a valueless society,
Yeah.
where the people look at their leaders, do the wrong thing consistently,
Yeah.
it becomes normal. Because, you know, it is normal. Like I always tell people, bad behavior is a show of success. For example, at my stage, if I go around and I must come into somebody's sitting room with police, security men,
Yeah.
can go into the church, can go everywhere, can beat people up, I can push people. That is a show of power and success.
Yeah.
So to behave normal
Yeah.
is no longer valued. Same thing goes. As long as you can find money and spend it anyhow, that means you're rich. Richness here is the ability
To spend anyhow.
to spend anyhow, to behave anyhow. So the same thing goes to collect anyhow. So if I steal public money and build a house like this,
Yeah.
live in it,
Yeah.
I go to church,
Yeah.
I go to communities, I'm celebrated.
Yeah.
Nobody says, no, but this man, we used to know him. He didn't have all this.
Yeah.
He had it because we voted him in. So it's become a valueless society.
A society that does not care about it.
Nobody cares. And that is not just in Nigeria, it's
Yeah.
mostly
In most African countries.
in most African countries, where you build a valueless society. That's what we're thinking about, bringing the society back to normality, doing the right things. You know, making people to believe that what they're doing is wrong. He told you nobody cares because nobody cares really. Because it's normal.
He literally said nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
And scared as I was when I pulled out, I knew that he was not going to let me go. But still, when I pulled out the money, everybody was looking.
Yes. Because nobody cares. Same thing is what happens to the politician
Yeah,
who steals public money.
exactly.
Nobody cares. He dashes it to his aides who collects their own because
Yeah.
nobody cares. He goes out to the society. He's giving the best titles everywhere in the society, in the church, everywhere. Nobody cares.
Wow. I think corruption in most African countries is slowly turning into a religion. If someone can be able to say nobody cares and still no one cares.
No, nobody cares. If I'm a public officer, I can lie about
Yeah,
my age,
yeah,
my background, my education, my everything, because nobody cares. You can do it anywhere in the world.
and because he believes he can get away with it.
Because nobody cares. It doesn't make any difference to anybody.
Yeah,
As long as I have money to share,